Hold on, please. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I help you?
Hi, Gloria. It's Ann. Any messages?
Donald called to remind me that you're going away for the weekend.
Right. But listen, don't tell that to anybody who calls, because that's how robberies happen.
Oh, you're right. And leave a light out in the kitchen all the time you're gone.
That's a good idea.
And it wouldn't be so terrible if you left the television on either.
How about if I just leave a policeman in the middle of my living room?
Oh, sure, laugh. But you can't be too safe. Where are you going?
We're going up to Stowe, Vermont.
Oh, Stowe. I love it.
Thank goodness there's no snow up there this weekend.
If you don't like skiing, why are you going?
Because Donald loves it. We've been planning this weekend for months, but I have been petrified that it was going to snow. I'm scared to death of skiing.
Well, even if it snowed, you wouldn't have to ski.
Are you kidding? And leave Donald all alone on those slopes all day with Heidi?
Who's Heidi?
Heidi, Joanna, Pat. Any one of those beautiful blonde snow bunnies that'd be just thrilled to have me back at the lodge, and they could have Donald all by themselves.
I know what you mean, Ann. I know a girl just like that.
Who is it?
Me.
Come in. Everyone knows a girl like that. And I'll just bet she's waiting for us up at Stowe.
I rented these for you. It started to snow up at Stowe. Isn't that terrific?
Fine, for you and that girl.
Honey, I want you to tell me how these feel, whether they're comfortable or not. I had to guess at the boot size.
Oh, they're perfect. Now take them off before I fall.
Come on, now stand up.
Donald, I don't want to ski.
You do want to ski. You don't want to get hurt.
That's it. That's exactly the way I feel about it. So de-ski me.
Come on, get up. I want you to see how firm and secure you'll feel.
Help me up.
See? Are you uncomfortable?
No.
Feel secure, right?
Yeah, I do, Donald. I really do. Totally. So why don't we just spend the weekend here on skis, and next year, if we like it, we'll come back. Take them off.
Honey, look, I got to get back to the office and finish my research on Lemaire. I interview him in an hour and a half, and I better know what I'm talking about.
Jean-Paul Lemaire. If he was coming skiing with us, I wouldn't be afraid.
That's the kind of remark that could make the average man jealous.
That's why the average girl says it.
That's why I'm jealous.
That's why I said it.
Honey, as soon as I finish the interview, I'll dictate my notes to Elaine, and I'll come back here and get you, all right?
Okay. Why can't I just go up and down on the ski lift and just watch you?
Honey, you can do anything you want to do. The best thing for you to do would be to take some lessons from the instructor.
I'm just afraid I'll break my leg. And then I wouldn't look so gorgeous in these beautiful shoes. Donald, you know what I mean, how the skis run into each other and then twist.
That's almost impossible now. Skis are made to come off when you fall. Here, wait a minute. Let me show you.
What are you gonna do?
Hopefully put your mind at ease so that you can have a good time. Everybody has such an exaggerated idea about getting hurt from skiing. Do you know that there are more accidents each year from skydiving than there are from skiing?
Oh, marvelous. That's a relaxing piece of information. Couldn't you have said bathtub like everyone else?
The truth is there are more accidents in the bathtub each year than there are...
Too late, Donald. Too late.
Now watch. I'm going to intentionally fall, and I want you to keep your eyes on my ankles and my feet.
Donald, I don't want you to do that. I believe you.
You don't believe me. You want to believe me, but in all honesty, you really don't believe me. Now watch. Honey, watch. You'll see that if my ankles get twisted, if my feet get twisted, they'll automatically come out of the skis, all right?
Donald.
Honey, watch, okay? All right, here. See, they get twisted and...
Donald.
Look at my feet, quick, look at my feet.
I see them.
You see they're out of the skis? No harm, no broken ankles?
Yes, I see that.
Everything's all right there? Are you convinced?
Yes, yes.
Good. Then you can stop looking at my feet and take a look at my back, because I think it's broken.
Donald.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does it hurt?
I'd rather have a spear in my left eye right now.
Can you move, Donald?
No.
Don't move.
You studied nursing.
What can I do for you?
Nothing, honey, nothing. Just give me a second to catch my breath and then...
Has this happened before?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
A sprain.
Oh, thank goodness.
For what?
That it isn't a break.
Right.
Oh, Donald, are you in pain when you don't move?
Not much. But I feel very little satisfaction in that since I really don't want to lie here for the rest of my life.
You want some tea?
Tea?
Well, I just want to help, Donald. I just feel so helpless.
Okay, honey. Oh, okay. Listen, honey, bring over the coffee table, and I'll see if I can lift myself up slowly on that.
Okay. Boy, I'm going to do some exercises.
What?
Exercises. I should be able to lift you. I mean, I could be stronger if I did exercises. Every person should be able to lift the person she loves, just in case of things like this.
Ann, do me a favor. Don't do any exercises. I really couldn't love a girl that could lift 175 pounds. I couldn't even kiss a girl that could lift 175 pounds. Mainly because I can't lift 170.
Donald! No, don't panic! For heaven's sake, Donald, I don't want you to panic.
Honey.
I'm right here. Don't worry, I can take care of everything.
Honey.
I'm gonna call the doctor.
The phone's right here.
Yes, it is. Of course it's right. Here, I'm gonna call right this minute. What's his name? Who am I calling?
Dr. Goldfisher. I don't know his number.
Dr. Goldfisher, I'll call information. Hello, I'd like the phone number, please, of a Dr. Goldfisher. Oh, what's his initial?
Jerry.
Jerry. Jerry. Dr. Jerry Goldfisher. It's in Manhattan. What's his address?
48th and Lexington.
48th and Lexington, and tell him to hurry. All right.
Okay, honey.
All
okay.
right.
Hi. Just get me to the bed.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Donald.
All right, just careful now.
Okay. Now what?
Now I've got to figure out a way to lie down.
Yeah. Well, let me help you.
Now, honey, don't touch, don't. Okay. I think if I go.
Be careful, Donald. It hurts.
Thank you. I think what I'm going to have to do is fall back. Or forward.
Are you sure that's the best thing?
Well, we know I can't bend, so I'm going to have to fall, honey. So, honey, just stand back. Just step back for a minute. Just watch out.
What's the matter?
Well, I don't know whether I should fall face up or face down. I may have to be in that position for a while, and it's important which way I fall.
Yeah. Although if you fall face down, you'll be able to see where and how you fall.
That's a good point. But if I fall face up, I'll be able to see more once I've fallen.
That's true, although if you fall face down, you won't have all the light in your eyes, all the time you're awake.
Yeah, possibly. Although face up... Ow! Ow, honey!
Oh, Donald!
That's it. I'll fall face up.
Oh, where's the doctor?
He'll be here, honey, and he's got to do something about this to get me up and around, because I got to get back to the office.
Well, we'll wait till see what the doctor says about that. What can I do for you, Donald?
Honey, Ow! Honey.
Oh, Dr. Goldfisher, come in. I'm Anne Marie.
How do you do? Why, how's Don?
Oh, he's not too good. I helped him to the bed, but it hurts him when I bounce on it.
Well, then don't bounce on it, Miss Marie.
Oh, I've stopped.
Good. Why, how did it happen?
Well, he fell off his skis.
And you got him all the way back here?
Well, no, he was here when he fell off his skis. I mean, you see, he was trying to show me how you can't hurt yourself from falling off of skis. And he was right.
He was right, but he's lying in bed in pain.
Well, he was right about the ankles. He was wrong about the back. He evidently had his back before.
Evidently. May I see him now?
Oh, yes, Doctor. It's right this way. Right in here.
Hello, Don.
Hi, Dr. Goldfisher.
Oh, don't get up.
Doctor, is there anything I can get for you?
Boil some water.
Right away. Boil some water?
I'll have a cup of tea. I've always wanted to say that. All right, let's have a look at you, Don. Uh-huh. All right, let's turn over.
Doctor, perhaps you think you're talking to a well human being.
Now, Don, I've got to feel your back. I've got to make sure the injury is where I think it is. Now, you knew that. You should have fallen on the bed face down.
Oh, of course we didn't think.
Honey, may I please have a little privacy?
Oh, yes, Donald, I'm sorry.
Get this for him. It'll kill the pain. And you try not to move. And I'll stop by here again in the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning?
In the morning. You can't move, so just resign yourself to the fact that you're going to sleep here tonight. I'll see myself out, Miss Marie.
Yes, certainly, Doctor.
It is Miss, isn't it?
Yes, it is. All right, now, Donald, you have to take one of these pills now.
Ann, honey, give me the water and the pill and wait outside.
Why?
Ann, there are millions of people in the world, and they all have hundreds of funny things. My funny thing happens to be that I am not one of you great pill takers. All my life, I have been a bad pill taker. When all the other kids were taking their headache and cold pills in a gulp, I was still mashing mine up in a spoon and dissolving it in my orange juice. Now, I have since learned how to take a pill, but it's not something that I am very proud of, so if you will, please excuse me.
I'm sorry I forced you into telling me something you probably didn't want to tell me.
Yeah, that's all right, honey. Thank you. Just excuse me. Ann?
Yes, Donald.
Would you please pour me some more water?
Certainly.
Thank you.
There you are. Good luck.
Ann.
I meant with your back. Are you all right?
Yeah, I am. When I shouted in pain, I swallowed the pill, which shows you how lucky I am.
Lucky.
Yeah, well, if I didn't have all this pain, I never would have been able to swallow the painkiller.
Oh, Donald, you're terrific.
Honey, will you do something for me?
Anything, Donald.
Hand me my clothes.
What for?
For getting dressed in. I'm going, honey.
Donald, you are not going anywhere. The doctor said you are not to move, and you are not moving.
The doctor wouldn't have said that if he knew I wouldn't get that interview with Lemaire. I'd be fired and he wouldn't get his check.
Will you be realistic? Mr. Adams isn't going to fire you for having a sprained back.
Maybe not, but today is Lemaire's last day in town, and I'm the only one he's granted an interview to, and I'm going to get it.
Why? Why can't you ask Jerry to do the interview for you?
Honey, Lemaire is one of a kind. He's an Olympic champion, an actor, a world figure, a ladies' man, a man's man. He's special. And I'm a writer, and I'm going to get that interview, so will you please hand me my pants? Which certainly is a silly way to end that little speech.
All right. But I just don't see why you can't call Lemaire and tell him. He'll certainly understand.
Oh, honey, you just don't call up people like that and tell them to forget it.
Okay, here. Oh, Donald, this is ridiculous. How can you even consider leaving here?
Ann, honey.
All right. But I'm just going to say one thing, and I'm entitled to say one thing since you are spreading your pain germs all over my apartment. Those pills you're taking, aside from being painkillers, the druggist told me they can make you sleep.
So,
Why don't you just try and take a nap, Donald, and see if they work? And then when you wake up, possibly you'll feel better. Now, doesn't that make a lot of sense?
All right, that makes a lot of sense. And you know what?
What?
I'm a rotten patient, and you're a perfect nurse. And if I didn't have such a good reason to be healthy today, it would be a pleasure to be sick.
You know what?
What?
Ow! Donald, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
it's okay, honey. It's okay. Please don't feel bad about the screaming. When I scream, that's all the time the pain lasts for. Just the length of the scream.
Then cut the scream in half.
Yeah, good night, honey. Don't touch the bed.
Hello. Donald Hollinger's office, please. Hello, Elaine? Hi, it's Ann. Yeah, listen, Donald won't be in this afternoon. Uh-huh. I know. Well, that's why I'm calling. I need to have Lemaire's phone number. Oh, great. Yeah, wait a minute. I have some paper right here. Uh-huh. Yeah, good. I've got it. Well, he hurt his back, and he's just resting. He took a little pill, and he's going to rest for a little while. So don't call unless it's really an emergency, okay? All right. Thanks. Bye. Jean-Paul Lemaire, please. I think it's 1624, room 1624. Right, thank you.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Lemaire?
Jean-Paul.
Oh, yes, Jean-Paul. My name is Anne Marie.
Oui?
I just would like to explain something to you. You see, it's about this friend of mine in my bed with his back.
Yes, honey.
Donald! You're up.
Oh, boy.
Are you feeling any better?
Remind me when I'm better, Ann, which may be any minute after the next 12 years, to do an expose on those pain pills.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, you've only taken one pill. There are 24 pills in that bottle. When you've taken the other 23, then we'll see how you feel.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Ann, what are the instructions on that little bottle?
Says 1 4 times a day.
Right. 1 4 times a day, which means I'd use up 4 a day.
That's right, you got it. You want some tea?
No, I don't want any tea. All right, if I use up 4 a day and there are 24 pills in that bottle, how many days is that?
4 pills, 4 a day is 4 times...
No.
It's a divided by, right? 4 divided by...
No.
24 divided by 4 is 6.
Good. That means there are enough pills left in there for 6 days. And you're suggesting that I stay in this bed for 6 days and then see how I feel?
Well, 5 days.
No days. Possibly 2 more hours. Which is probably how long it'll take me to get up and get dressed.
Donald, if I can convince you that there's absolutely no reason for you to get up and get dressed, will you lie there and be quiet and not move as the doctor told you?
And I've told you, I have to get up and get dressed, and I have to go and interview Lemaire. Now, please, my pants.
All right. I'll get you your pants. Here they are. Here are your pants. Just go ahead and interview Lemaire, which will be totally impossible unless you meet him coming down the stairs as he's coming up.
You called him.
Yes, I did. I told him all about your back, Donald, and he was so nice about it. He was totally sympathetic. He'd had the same thing before, too, and he'll be here in half an hour.
Ann.
What?
You're marvelous and wonderful And I love you.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
Well, I mean, whatever happened to gorgeous?
Well, I don't know about gorgeous.
Well, maybe I'll just bounce up and down in the bed a while, and then we'll discuss gorgeous.
No. Definite gorgeous.
I knew you'd see it my way.
That was some half hour. Listen, why don't you go and fix some of your famous tea, and I'll get up and get dressed and try and walk out into the living room and collapse in a chair, face up.
Hello, sweetheart.
Oh, Daddy, what a surprise.
May I come in?
Oh, certainly, come in. What are you doing in town?
Restaurant Association luncheon.
Ah.
I'll be right there as soon as I can figure out how to get out of this bed.
That's Donald, Daddy.
Oh, that's fine, as long as you have that explanation.
Be comfortable, sir. I'm up to my pants.
Anne!
Daddy, now, I know this doesn't make much sense to you because you don't know what's been going on here all day.
I certainly don't, and I must say that your attitude totally amazes me.
Ann told me you've been in this same situation yourself before.
Donald doesn't know it's you, Daddy.
Obviously.
Daddy, listen, now, don't get all upset. I'm so glad you're here because you can help us out. Now, let me just explain everything.
This is very nice of you, Mr. Marie.
Don't thank me, Hollinger. Just want you to know I'm not going to help you back in there.
Yes, sir, I understand. I have a feeling you did that on purpose to make sure my back really hurts.
That's not true, Hollinger. Though I may never forgive myself for not thinking of it.
There you are, Daddy.
Thank you, dear.
Jean-Paul. Oh, it was so nice meeting you, Jean-Paul.
Merci, mademoiselle. J'espère à bientôt.
Au revoir, Monsieur Marie.
So long.
Bye.
I'll call you as soon as I get home, dear.
All right, Daddy.
Goodbye, Hollinger.
Goodbye, Mr. Marie.
I hope your back is better.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Within a half hour.
Bye, Daddy.
You know, if I'm smart, I'll write 2 articles. The interview with Lemaire and the story of this day.
Oh, Donald, I thought Lemaire was really charming.
Yeah, he was.
Was it a good interview?
Oh, honey, it was great. Did you get it all down?
Oh, sure I got it all down.
Are you sure? He talked awful fast.
I'll have you know I was 4th in my high school shorthand class.
How many people were in the class? 4.
Very funny. 37.
That's good.
You want to hear it?
I sure do.
Don, when did you realize you loved acting, Jean-Paul? Jean-Paul. Well, Donald. I love the way he said that. Donald. Well, Donald. I never really loved acting. I save love for things that are to be loved, such as beautiful girls like Anne. However...
You wrote that down?
That was the best part.
Can I tell you something?
You've used my pillow. You can tell me anything.
You're about the best girl person in the world.
What about the best person altogether?
Oh, no, there were a lot of great men. There's the infield of the Mets, the backfield of the Jets. But when it comes to womanness, you're the tops.
I accept that. Ow! Oh, Donald!
Although you still have a lot to learn about bouncing.
How's it feel?
Oh, much better, honey. Those pills really helped.
Oh, good. You think you're really up to taking the stairs, Donald?
Yeah, honey, I'll go down one at a time, and I'll get home.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm gonna feel much better in the morning.
Here, let me help you here.
Okay.
Ow! Ow! Oh, Donald, let go,